Is Kaspa finally breaking out? Let's jump right on into it. Alright guys, so today we have finally eclipsed the 20-cent mark and we are hanging on to it for dear life right now, but we are staying above and we are up 3.82% today as well. Price is obviously 20.28 cents. Extremely nice to see. We have been waiting for this for a very long time. Like I said in my last video, this reminds me of the area where we sat in the 4 and 5 cent range for a very long time, and then when we finally got that breakout, it was like a huge weight getting lifted off your shoulder. It was very exciting because the price basically 3x'd roughly, I believe, in a very short amount of time, and you saw the portfolio just go skyrocketing, and it was a very fun time. That was back in last October, November. So a very good day for price, obviously, and it looks like we're on the cusp of a bigger breakout. Time will tell if that actually plays out or not, but the fact that we're holding this 20-cent range now for almost 24 hours is good to see and encouraging. I also wanted to look at CoinMarketCap here, and we just passed Polygon-matic for the 21st spot overall. And I figured we were going to do that in the next couple of days. Last night we were sitting right below it. I think it was a $300 million market cap difference, and we just surpassed it today. So almost breaking into the top 20. If you exclude stable coins, then we actually are in the top 20 of actual cryptos. Obviously, we passed up Pepe yesterday, so we're just taking them out one by one and rising up the charts very fast again, like we've done in the past. The whole market is red today, as you can see, for the vast majority of projects, and Kaspa is, well, on the 1 hour chart, it's negative, but for the 24 hour, we're still up 3.5%, so 13.5% in the last 7 days. Everything else is pretty much negative. Very good to see. It's holding up great. Kaspa dominance is obviously rising because everything else is bleeding right now, slowly. What I really wanted to go over today, though, was a bunch of things going on behind the scenes and looking at some technicals, looking at some wallet holders, looking at a bunch of different things and kind of tying it all together. So we're looking at a X post here from Micro, and it says the 4 reasons why the big breakout is imminent. Basically, ever since the big run in November, which I was talking about earlier, Kaspa has been in a huge accumulation phase. Now, this accumulation is coming to an end, and another huge explosion on the chart is brewing. Let's talk about why in this thread. So, number 1 is price action. It is very easy to see the similarities in PA from the time prior the big run in November to where we are right now. In fact, the price action is basically identical. Push to all-time high, correction. Slightly higher all-time high, correction. Consolidate under all-time high resistance, we are here right now, and then a breakout. 20 cents is indeed the new 5 cents resistance. It's like the Cheeto in the door. Once it breaks, it's go time. So if you look at this chart here, he was saying you push to an all-time high, then you correct. You push to a slightly higher all-time high, then you correct. And then you just consolidate under that all-time high being resistance for quite a long time. Then we've got the all-time high, correction, slightly higher all-time high, correction, and then accumulation all the way back up to this all-time high, and then we break out above the 20 cents range and hopefully go up well higher than that. So number 2 here is hash rate. It's not a secret that hash rate has been absolutely sending these past few weeks. Whether this spike is because of Marathon ramping up their mining or just a general ramp up is not known and also doesn't matter. When we made the IG breakout at 5 cents, we were at only 50 petahash per second. Now we have surpassed 600 petahash per second, and we're nearing an exahash. I probably don't have to explain to you why a raising hash rate is bullish. We've talked about this before. Price always follows hash rate, but basically it enhances network security, increases miner confidence, and signals greater decentralization and stability. This heightened security and commitment from miners then attracts more investors who view it as a sign of growth, strength, and potential for future gains. People say follow the miners for a reason. And hash rate chart right here, obviously the hash rate is way up and it is going parabolic right now as we speak, which leads me to believe that the price is going to go parabolic not too long from now. It always follows. Number 3, if you take a look at the holder distribution changes, one thing is very easy to see: accumulation. Normally at this stage, you would see redistribution. Big existing holders, humpbacks, whales, and sharks, selling portions of their holdings, and new small addresses, crabs, octopus, fish, and dolphins scooping it up, increasing the holder count. But here we have something even more bullish. Small and big addresses are both buying up Kaspa. Over the past 30 days alone, we have gained over 12,000 crabs, 7,800 octopi, 2,400 fishes, 762 dolphins, 72 sharks, 1 whale, and 1 humpback. Every single size of address is accumulating Kaspa. People know what they hold and they know what's coming. No one is selling Kaspa. So as you can see here, in the last 30 days, even the last 7 days, last 24 hours, last 1 hour, everything is positive and everything is green. Everybody is accumulating in all facets of the holder rankings or holder groups, I should say. So that is extremely bullish also to see. In the most recent market dashboard, the overall bullishness in technical show. I won't go into detail about all of the indicator signals here, as that's beyond the scope of this thread. The important thing is that they are very bullish. So I'm not going to read through all of these, but all of these indicators here are showing bullish/bullish neutral signals. And there's nothing in the red. There's no bearish signals at all. Like he says right down here, not a single negative signal. If you want a deeper understanding of the indicators, I suggest you check out the full article. And you guys can come check out his X page if you wanted to go over this by yourself as well in a little more detail and a better look at it and all that kind of stuff. There's a little cheat sheet here on what indicators he's talking about. I think this thread makes it obvious why Kaspa is so bullish right now. And keep in mind, these are just some more technical aspects. So this is not to mention all of the fundamental reasons to be bullish right now, including KRC20, 10 BPS, blocks per second, the Kaspa Industrial Initiative, and so on. Some see a bearish drives pattern and are calling for lower, but honestly, this is just one reason to be bearish, stacked up against the dozens of reasons to be bullish. And also, since we had the same chart structure back when we were trying to break 5 cents, I think the bearish drives pattern serves us pretty well. So, all in all, there is hundreds of reasons why we should be extremely bullish right now, and we should be extremely excited that we are potentially on the verge of another 3x-ish type of pump. And I can't tell you guys how excited I am about that, and I'm expecting that all of you are extremely excited too, because if any of you were here during the end of last year, 5 cent range where we sat in it forever, it seemed like, and then we finally got that breakout up to 15 cents. It was euphoric. So hoping that's right around the corner again, because I want that feeling back. My portfolio wants that feeling back. And lastly, guys, make sure if you have not gotten yourself a cold storage wallet, get one now before it's too late, before your portfolio gets super big. It is the most important thing you can do if you're investing in crypto. Even if your portfolio is not all that big right now, it is going to grow a lot larger in the next 6 to 12 months. And you do not want to be holding tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands, millions of dollars on an exchange or a hot wallet where it can be hacked, where it can be stolen, where it can be frozen, where it can be confiscated. So get yourself a Tangem cold storage wallet. They're very cheap compared to the other cold storage wallets out there, and they're very safe. They've never been hacked. Link to the official Tangem website down in the description below, and use code CATDADDY at checkout for 10% off of your purchase. In the meantime, guys, continue to pack your damn bags before it's too late. I will see you in the next video. Peace out. Here is an exit video on what it feels like to be a Kaspa holder.